It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day, and Hannah and I are in Los Angeles in Beverly Hills this morning to fix something broken. Um, our client's gardener decided a good strategy for holding back the 3/4 inch Cali Gold was to put in this brown plastic edging, which is not a solution at all. Look at this. I mean, it's bad. So what we are going to do is rubble with black lava cinders and fix this mess. The plants, this is an installation that we did 3 years ago. The plants are all looking good. There's you know, she has a regular gardening service and they do their best, but there's some grooming that needs to happen above and beyond. I think what the gardener might have time to do. This is Hannah. This is what I saw in the video that looked so bad. Clearly, this little aloe isn't doing well. So maybe, oh, you know what? This would be a good place for that. The kaleidoscope mangave. Yeah, we'll stick a mangave right there. And this Desmediana, these tend to bolt pretty quick, so I'm not going to worry about this or disrupt it. I'm just going to let it ride. And we've got our aloe vera, our little aluaudia, and this monster of an aloe ferox. Did not expect it to get this big this fast. That's going to be a problem at some point we're going to have to address, but not today. Okay. Then down here, oh, yikes, we've had a casualty.
I know, I saw that barrel.
Oh, a couple of them. Yikes.
A little too shady under here.
Two of our barrels have just given up the ghost. So this is challenging. This little area, they've got so much shade from the ficus and from the Algerian ivy. So we're down to just one barrel right now. So we'll go ahead and dig those out. There's so much borrowed landscape right in here. I'm not terribly concerned about that. We'll just get rid of them, rework the barkwood rock, and call it a day. Okay, so Hannah and I are done doing general maintenance on the Beverly Hills succulent garden and pulling out all of that bender board, and we put an entire basket of black rubble in instead. A total labor of love, but it looks so much better. I also sunk this gorgeous mangave, snow leopard, kaleidoscope, wasn't labeled, but perfect right there. Really, really happy with that. Yeah. We got rained on. It was an October miracle. It was supposed to just be foggy, but it rained and we got completely drenched. But yeah, we really needed it, and it was beautiful to just wash off all of the plants. Something to talk about, we had the hop seed bushes installed here 3 years ago, and they were just little 5-gallon. They haven't been pruned properly. They've been sheared from the top, which has caused them to get really thick up top and thin in the middle. So the idea was to provide our client with privacy, but that objective has been foiled. If we could come in here and open these up at the top and allow for some air and light circulation, I'm sure they can be revived. Our client absolutely loves black lava. And I had done the Cali Gold 3/4 pretty heavily in here initially because there are a lot of trees and there's a tremendous amount of detritus. So my idea was more practical than aesthetic, but over the years we've added more and more and more black to this installation at her request. I also did a little bit of editing in here. I took out a little bit of the crassulas. I took a couple of these aloe Dakari and planted them over at the flank. But for the most part, super happy, you know, with how everything is thriving and holding up here. This blue barrel cactus, we noticed, is pupping. You can see a couple of little babies right here. And then there's another little baby over on the other side. I have one of these in my terracotta pot by the front door, and mine isn't pupping, so I'm holding out hope that it might. Very exciting. But yeah, I mean, this was kind of a challenging, a little bit of a challenging installation due to the amount of shade that this garden gets. But it's, as I said, it's really holding up nicely. Yeah, the Kalanchoe luciaes look tremendously good, and this agave perii right here is just, depending on, you know, if these luciae continue to thrive and not bolt or bloom out, we'll let them ride, obviously, but that perii is something that we can move down to the front, like if one of our Desmediana blooms out or another agave blooms out. So we've got, you know, we don't really ever need to bring much with us anymore in the way of plant material. We just rob Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, over here you can see, after 3 years of growth, the Crassula ovata is starting to look really, really stately. These aloes, these bush aloes, are doing their thing. And I'm really happy with the Ficoria degutii. I've got 2 of them in this garden, and they're doing really, really well. They're not growing too rapidly, and they are giving off that kind of, you know, wavy, loose, structural vibe that is so hard to come by in the succulent world. Also, the little aloe glaucas, which are not real blue but more green since they're in so much shade, are doing super well in this garden, as is the Kalanchoe. This is the Bracteatus, the silver copper spoons. Makes no sense. Forgive me, guys. I'm so tired. But yeah, this was really fun. I don't usually come up for this maintenance. I have Hannah do it, but it's been a minute, and we had to do a ton of rocking, so I decided to come up and give a hand. So yeah, 3 years in, super happy. Everything is looking good, and we'll catch you. Oh, we're going to come down here and catch you. Okay. Yeah, there's a beautiful fountain that was installed at the time of our installation. And these clients are from the East Coast, and they are so blown away by succulents and just love this wild and woolly type of a look. They just love it. So we're just letting it be. Check out these Cynthia Giddies. How beautiful. Those are doing exactly what I wanted them to do. Yeah. Yeah, for only being here once a year, pretty darn happy. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.